What's going on, guys? Got some stuff to show you today, and we're gonna cram a lot of stuff into this video, so hope you don't mind. Got a lot of things to cover, and I think it's easier and better if I just do one video on it and fit them all in at the same time. What I've got on right now is the primary feature of the video. This is a relatively new camo pattern. It's actually been out for a while, but hasn't been a lot of commercial use or marketing of it from what I've seen. This is the Covert Woodland pattern that Brookwood is doing. A couple of things about this. This is going to be the usual camo test video, all right? I'm going to show you guys how this stuff works or doesn't work, we'll see. But also, just so everybody knows, because I know we get questions, this is one of 241 Tactical's top jackets. It's just their simple pullover. But also, this is some pants that 241's doing. These are their tactical over trousers. This is actually a earlier pair that's more of kind of a working prototype. I think the final design might have a few little things changed from it, from what these are, but I'm not sure exactly what all Sean's doing on that. I haven't had a chance to get into too much detail with him yet, but as soon as I find out, I'll probably try to do an update video and let you know of what the final version is going to be. He does have them up on his website, so I know he's got them where he's ready to start doing them, but I just haven't gotten with him on the final specs. So basically, these pants were designed to be kind of an over pant that you could put on over a regular pair of pants, or wear them as a standalone pair like I'm doing right now. They're just a really simple pair of pants. You've got two leg pockets. The waist has some belt loops, but there's also a drawstring that you can tie off if you don't want to wear a belt and you're actually wearing it as overpants. I've got a belt on just because I'm wearing these, as standalone. Goes either way, and it's a really good pairing with his top jackets. I've been talking with Sean about these too, and he's got some more really cool stuff planned coming up in the new year on these. Kind of some expansion and new variations and offerings of them that I'm really excited about. So more on that probably after the first of the year. But for now, that's those. The pattern itself, again, this is the Brookwood Covert pattern. There's three different ones. There's the Woodland, which is what this is. Then they have a transitional and an arid. Obviously, names are what they are. Arid would be for your more arid climates, ideally. Transitional for those in-between areas. Now, I've got some chest rigs in each. I'll try to show them to you. I don't know how well the camera will or won't pick it up, but this is the transitional pattern, okay? And this is the arid pattern. And of course, this is the woodland. In fact, what I'll do is right here, let me just go ahead and throw up a couple of pictures of all three, and then you can see all three of them just in a still photo real quick. Okay, so there's all three patterns for you to look at. Hopefully that showed a little better. I don't know how well those rigs will show up on the camera, but here is a woodland rig to match the woodland top and pants. So that's kind of the quick down and dirty details about them. If you guys got questions, I'll try to answer them as best I can. For now, let's just go ahead and jump right into to trying this out a little bit and kind of see how it works. It's fairly sunny out here today. A few little passing clouds, but not many. So there's going to be a lot of sunlight coming through, and we have lost quite a bit of foliage off the trees and plants. There's still a little bit, but it's definitely nowhere near as thick as what summertime would be. So keep that in mind when you're watching it. I don't know how much that may or may not affect the effectiveness of the pattern. That said, you got to wear it with whatever the terrain and environment is and time of year is, right? Don't have any choice over that. So we'll see how it works, and then actually I probably will. I've got plans to do follow-up videos on a couple of other patterns, and I think what we'll do is do a follow-up video on this and maybe a couple of more, maybe in like the middle of winter, like maybe late January, and then hit it up again in early spring, maybe give you some different views of the different times of year and the way the foliage changes. So I'll add this to the list to do. But for now, let's go ahead and get out here and start doing a little hide and seek and see how this stuff works. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up on that. Again, try to keep it as short as I can, but still give you some decent views and stuff. I'm definitely again going to do this again with this pattern and a couple others. I want to wait till we have even less foliage out. Again, probably late January maybe, and then again maybe early spring, and follow up because there's some different ones I want to keep giving y'all different looks at. So there you go. This is the Covert Woodland pattern from Brookwoods. Let me know what you guys think of it. Initially, I really like it. It's aesthetically pleasing, although, I mean, fully admit aesthetics doesn't really play in as far as something being functional, which I'm always about function over aesthetics. But that said, I do like the way it looks, and I think it's going to be a pretty effective pattern. I'm anxious to get all this uploaded and take a look at it on the computer and kind of see how it looks myself. So we'll wrap it up on that for this one. Again, if y'all got any questions, put them down below. I'll try to answer them as best I can. And as always, take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next one.